pay salaries, that is a reason to vote him into government. Why? Because the empty-headed previous governor he didn't have enough mental capacity to understand how to do financial engineering to make sure salaries are paid. So this one that has little this financial engineering that makes it happen, we now be touting it as a badge. Because we allow opportunists, people who don't have the capacity. It is only in Nigeria that our worst lead our best. It is only here that people who should be following after you because of your capacity, you are the ones going to beg them. Because we are too involved in our lives. I'm coming for you, just wait. So what we need to do, we need to put an end to stomach infrastructure. And it's not a politician that's going to put an end to it. It is not. It is you and I, we the people, citizens who stand up and say, no. Look, in my environment, we have a very active landlords association. And I'm very active there. I will tell you a story about our landlords association. We live in a close, it's a small estate. And because of that, every time Lagos State is fixing roads, they will tell us our roads are not thoroughfare, you know, because our estate is like a close. So it's not a thoroughfare. So they don't allow, they will say, oh, we have to go and fix other roads. We can't come and fix your own. For 2 years, I had a program on TV, on Lagos television, and the head of the public works used to come to talk about the projects that they fixed. For 2 years, every time he came on that show, after he has explained all the good things he has done in Lagos, I would look at him and say, but you have not fixed my road. I said it for 2 years. Believe me, just before he left, because I kept on saying it to him every day on air. Just before he left, they just appeared at my road. They tarred my road. Today, my road, the road to my house, is tarred. Why? Because I stayed with him. I kept on saying it in his ears. And he knows me that I'm an influencer. If I say that their party is wrong, their party is wrong. So they quickly went and fixed my road. So my road to my house is fixed. But there are 2 roads in my estate that are not fixed. And we have talked to everybody, they won't listen. So we decided to do self-help. Within the estate, we raised money. As I'm speaking right now, we have almost finished tarring one of the roads, interlocking tires, whatever. We are interlocking the road as I speak by our own self-help. But let me tell you what happened. Our secretary, she's watching now, our secretary managed to go to the local government office and saw that, oh, today is visiting day for the local government chairman. So she fills a form to say, I want to see him. So she sees him and tells him, this is what we're doing, we're in your constituency. You don't even know that we're doing this. We have almost finished tarring a full road by ourselves. My people, trust me, by 2 days, local government chairman, local government, for all the officers of local government had landed in my estate to come and see what we have done. I said, you people have done all of this. Okay, you know what? We will now come and do the balance. Me, I don't care. If they want to take the glory for doing all of it, it's okay. Let them just fix everything for me so that my car will not spoil. But what I'm saying to you is that they took notice of us because we began to do something that they know is an indictment to them. You don't want to do anything. You want to be telling them, you should do this, you should do this. Shame them by doing some things that they are supposed to do. So that when they know that if they don't come and do that road, they can never come and campaign in our estate again. Ever. So they quickly borrowed themselves some brain. And decided to come and be a part of it. You know why? My brother already told you. Politics is a game of numbers. If you control the numbers, they will look for you. But you can't control that numbers if you're not making an impact in the society or in the community in which you live. Who will listen to you? This last local government election, I started supporting a guy who was an MIT graduate. I was very impressed by the fact that somebody who was an MIT graduate wanted to be the local government chairman on another party. I was just impressed by him. He came to our estate meeting to sell us his manifesto. So I told him, I will support you. The minute I put my support on Facebook, the party that I normally would support, they went into a frenzy. They started reporting me to everybody. She's doing anti-party thing. I said, I'm not your party member. I just align with you because I believe in the way you do some things. So anyway, immediately they asked me. I said, look, this guy thought we were important enough for him to come and meet us on a Saturday morning. Your own candidate has not deemed it fit to show up at our door because he assumes we will always win that election. So I'm supporting who came to tell me his manifesto. The next week, their own candidate showed up. I'm just telling you how easy it is to get involved. It's so easy. You just need to take a stand. So when we elevate the level of political engagement. Now, this is one of the reasons why you need to get involved. This is what your constitution says. And I'm going to talk a lot to you about constitution this morning. It is your duty as a citizen of Nigeria. This is what the constitution says you should do. Chapter 2, section 24 of the Nigerian Constitution, 1999 says, it shall be the duty of every citizen. Are you a citizen of Nigeria? I don't think so. I'm going to prove to you that you're not. Just wait. It says, D, it is your duty to make positive and useful contribution to the advancement, progress, and well-being of your nation. Is that what it says? Of where? The community where you live. That is your Jerusalem. That is your first port of call. Before you start elevating yourself to go for the state or the federal or whatever, start where you live. Do they know you? Let me tell you, this rigging that my brother was describing, I was telling my other brother that I was saying, I said, you know, the only reason why that rigging will happen is because those communities don't know each other. All of us live in this, especially with the middle class. We live in environments where we don't know each other. You don't know your next door neighbor. Come to Ekiti. Let me tell you, because I did some politics in Ekiti. Every polling unit in Ekiti, everybody who's registered on that polling unit is known to the other person. So in such an environment, that kind of politics rigging can never happen. Because when they bring those people to show up, they will say, Omolebo Niwo. Because they are very engaged. They are very engaged. They know each other. And they didn't get to know each other for politics reasons. They got to know each other because they have to come together to do vigilante. They have to come together to provide one thing or the other for themselves. See, it is only us, the middle class, and the young people who don't know how to organize. The people we look down on and say that they are the masses. They are better organized than you people are. And let me tell you, that is the reason why every politician goes for them. Because he knows he will get their numbers. They will look at you. My friend who is contesting an election somewhere once told me, these your friends that are always talking, they are what do you call them? DSTV constituents. On the day of election, they sit, they put their feet forward, drink beer, and are watching what's that? The championship or whatever. He said, why should I go and bother to sell myself to them? They are not going to come and vote. They won't organize. But when you go to those people, your drivers, they know how to organize themselves. They do. Oh my God, I have just 8 minutes and I've not even said anything. So it's your duty. Let's rush through it. How do we get involved? Stop waiting for a Messiah. There is no Messiah political party. There is nobody who's coming to save Nigeria. It is you and I. We are the ones who have been missing in the governance process. We, the people, we are the ones who have not engaged. Once we engage, no matter how crazy that politician or that leader is, he will work for you. See, in America, the minute they voted in President Trump, and he started doing something that they felt was against their constitution, see how the people started to engage him. Because those are people who are engaged. They know that the only reason why we have enjoyed this good governance is because we have been involved. So we have to keep staying involved to make sure this person doesn't change what we are used to. So, stay engaged. Your civic duty does not begin and end when you get your PVC and you vote. No. It starts after you have voted. Country first. No matter who you voted for in an election, once a winner is declared, all of us have a responsibility to set aside our partisanship and engage that leader. I supported President Buhari during the election. And I questioned him. When I questioned him, my other party member, the other people will say, Shebi, you are the ones who put it. I say, please keep quiet. I don't care whether we voted him or not. That is past. What is important to me right now is that he is the leader of this country, and this is what is expected of him. And if he's not getting it done, I will speak up. Partisanship should not trump patriotism. The problem is that we are not patriots. That's why partisanship is more important to us than patriotism. We need to stop that. That is how you get involved. Stop. You can campaign when it's campaign time. Support whoever you want to support. But as soon as somebody is declared winner, put your partisanship aside and challenge him. Challenge him. Don't say because I voted him, let them not say I'm the one who is trying to pull him down. I voted him for a purpose. If he's not doing that thing, then I will challenge him and ask him, why did I put you there? You need, okay, I think I missed, okay, right. You need to organize. For citizen engagement to succeed, we need to organize. Not this thing we do, unplanned, emotional, spontaneous protests and outbursts. We need to be engaged. It is a contact sport. Organized intellectual engagement is not easy to be defeated. But once they know we can get angry 3 days, we're tired of the anger, nothing will change. But once they know you are organized, and you are not going to move, you force them to do what you have sent them to do. That is how you make government accountable. You need to organize around your expertise, around your interests, and around your community. What do you enjoy doing? Or what matters to you? Me. Consumer protection is what I live for now. I started it by mistake 14 years ago, about 14 years ago. It was by mistake. I got into it. But today, that's all I do. And I have spent my money, my energy, everything. Nobody funds it. I fund it myself, but I'm still doing it. And I can see that from when we started and now, there's more awareness. People now know they have rights. When they pay for goods, they should expect value. That has improved your standard of living. That has made your life a little better. That has helped you to keep money in your pocket. So will you tell me I'm not making a difference? And I'm just one person. What do you care about that much? Is it power?